you doing today?
Doing well. Looking forward to the beginning of March.
Yes, I think we all are.
Well, it's an interesting month. We change our clocks ahead. We've got basketball tournaments, and hopefully warm weather by the end of the month. So, a lot of positives for the month of March. I wanted to start out today. Also in March, the Dodge County Board of Supervisors is scheduled to meet on Tuesday, March 15th. And at that meeting, that'll be the final board meeting for 6 county board supervisors who have chosen not to run again this April. All county board supervisors in the state of Wisconsin serve a 2-year term, and the term ends in April of 2022. So I just wanted to start off with County Board Chair Russ Cockey. Russ Cockey was first appointed to the county board in October of 1997, and he'll, at the end of his term in mid-April, he'll have 18 years serving as county board chair. So that means that in April, when the new board convenes, the board supervisors will amongst themselves elect a new county board chair. There'll also be an election for first vice chair and second vice chair, but current chair Russ Cockey will be stepping aside from the county board. Certainly want to thank Russ for all of his time and energy to the county over these. It'll be just short of 25 years, and as I indicated, the last 18 as county board chair. Also, other retirements, Supervisor Jeff Barris from the town of Shields area will be completing 14 years, and he elected not to run again. Joe Marsick, representing areas of the town of Elba, will be stepping aside as well after 10 years serving on the board. Alan Bale in the Lebanon area will also be stepping aside. He would have completed 19 years on the county board this September. And also we have Tom Nickel from Waupun, who's been on the board since 2014, has chosen not to run. And Tim Kimmel from the Brownsville area has been on the board since 2018 and has chosen not to run. So I want to thank all of these members for their service to the county and their dedication and their willingness to serve. All of these gentlemen will be missed, but as before, the board, every 2 years, there's a number of board members who elect not to seek another term and so forth, and so it's ever evolving process amongst our 33 county board members.
Have other people stepped forward in those districts to run?
Yes, all of those districts, there are candidates who are on the ballot in those areas.
Are there actual races?
Yeah, there's a number of races, one here in the city of Juneau. Currently the incumbent is Supervisor Dennis Schmidt. He has a challenger. We just had a primary in 2 districts in mid-February where there were 3 candidates who had expressed interest, and with the primary those were narrowed down to 2 candidates. So there's, off the top of my head, there's 7 or 8 contested races in the county. I'll have a follow-up at the next meeting with the exact number, but there are a number of contested races, and the election is Tuesday, April 5th. So it's, as we head into March, it's really not that far away, and I'm sure we'll start seeing some yard signs and advertisements for the county board seats, which is, it's great to see the interest in county board seats, and certainly a lot of issues to tackle in the new term starting in April. And speaking of that, one of the issues is broadband. We've talked about the broadband survey. Just wanted to give you a couple of highlights. That there were 2,600 responses to the survey, which was great. Just a few highlights that it's not a big surprise, but 87% of those who responded are interested in faster internet service, We certainly are aware of the importance of that throughout the county. 48% of the respondents are dissatisfied or very dissatisfied with their current internet speeds. And 93%, and this was somewhat surprising, 93% of the survey responses said that they believe that county government should help facilitate better broadband. So that's certainly, the survey came out loud and clear indicating that the county, that the expectation is the county has a role in overseeing improvements to the broadband service throughout Dodge County. And this was interesting too, that 32% of the residents have 9 or more internet connected devices in their homes. I mean, that's to me a pretty interesting statistic, and just shows the importance of broadband service more now than ever as we're in 2022. 35% indicated that the availability of broadband is affecting where they choose to live. That's something that, probably even 5-10 years ago really wasn't a major concern, but we're hearing that more and more. And for Dodge County, it's important. I think this really illustrates the importance of having broadband coverage in all areas of the county. That's important. We saw that with the schools being virtual a year ago and so forth, and more individuals having the ability or the option to work from home. So this is an issue that the county board will be looking at as we move forward in 2022 as to what is the role, how can Dodge County facilitate, how can Dodge County be a partner in expanding broadband service throughout Dodge County. So I just wanted to bring a few of those highlights. Also, another big issue that will be starting to be discussed in March is the American Rescue Plan Act. As we've noted before, the allocation of Dodge County from the U.S. Treasury was just a little bit over $17 million. Those, under the rules, those dollars need to be obligated by the end of December of 2024 and spent by the end of 2026. Dodge County has created a ad hoc committee. It's comprised of 15 county board supervisors, and they'll start their meeting cycle in March. Currently, the ad hoc committee is scheduled to meet on Wednesday, March 9th and Wednesday, March 23rd, but there's also will be discussions should the committee meet once per week in the month of March to begin the task of wading through various proposals that have been submitted by nonprofit agencies in Dodge County, internal requests, and requests by various cities, villages, and towns throughout Dodge County. All total, there's been requests submitted that exceed $77 million worth of projects, and broadband is part of that $77 million. So the ad hoc committee, which is being chaired by Supervisor Andrew Johnson, has quite a bit of work cut out for them at this point. And then all requests, the ad hoc committee will be making funding recommendations to the Dodge County Finance Committee and ultimately to the Dodge County Board of Supervisors. All allocations of the American Rescue Plan Act dollars require county board approval. Just wanted to note just briefly that the city of Juneau has requested some funds to assist with sanitary sewer replacement and a water main upgrade on this Highland East Oak Street project, and also requested some assistance with the All-Star Academy Daycare Center and downtown tourism efforts. So we'll see where all of this heads, and it's going to be, as I indicated, the ad hoc committee will be starting their work in earnest during the month of March. All those committee meetings are open to the public. They will be held in the admin building on East Oak Street. And the agendas will be posted online on the county's website, and certainly encourage everyone who may have an interest to certainly check the county's website and attend these meetings if at all possible. So we have a lot of work in the month of March, but I'm looking forward to the efforts and hopefully being able to continue our partnership throughout the county with our nonprofit agencies and with the villages and towns and cities in the county. And I'll kind of wrap it up at that.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you, Bob.